Welcome to or welcome back to the channel, my friend, where I uncover what life is like in and around Bentonville, Arkansas. And today we're back here in Rogers, Arkansas for you to see what's new and exciting, as well as a fresh new comprehensive tour of Rogers, Arkansas. That's right, 2 years ago, we went on a vibrant tour of this amazing city, and today I'm going to help take you on an additional tour around Rogers, whether you're seeing it for the first time or experienced it multiple times. Today, I'm excited to take you on a fresh journey to discover architectural marvels, events, cultural hotspots that have emerged since our last tour. Whether you're a longtime subscriber or just joining us for the first time, there's something exciting around every corner in Rogers, Arkansas. My friend, if we haven't had the pleasure of meeting, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Anthony Mosley. I'm a real estate broker here in Bentonville, Arkansas, and I help people just like you decide, after presenting them the facts, is Northwest Arkansas, is Rogers going to be the next best place for you and your family to call home or not call home? Either way, let's go take a look around Rogers. As we take our tour around town, I thought it might be helpful for you to know some facts and stats about Rogers as we take our tour together. I'm going to give you Rogers by the numbers, if you will. Settled around 1830 and eventually founded as a stop along the Frisco Railway, Rogers matured early into a shipping point for apples from Bentonville, and tobacco was also a major crop from the region. You history buffs may know that a major battle in the Civil War was fought just up the street in Pea Ridge in March of 1862. Due to many barns, homes, and mills like the grist mill out at War Eagle being destroyed by fires during the Civil War, the less than 1,200 residents of Rogers focused the 1870s on rebuilding. Just imagine what those early folks would say if they saw what Rogers has grown into today. One feature of note that those early settlers would be happy to see still use of today are the historic bricks of downtown Rogers, which have been there for over 100 years. There's no doubt that people are taking notice of this wonderful town. Since 2020, the last U.S. census, Rogers, Arkansas has grown by 8.74%, with the population now being close to 76,500 people. Hey, real quick before we move on to the next section, if you're thinking about moving to Rogers and Northwest Arkansas, down in the comments is a link to my relocation guide. When you request that, consider that our first opportunity of maybe working together for your move here to Northwest Arkansas. And with our theme of Rogers by the numbers, let's continue with what Rogers offers its residents. Rogers offers one airport known as Rogers Executive Airport, or Carter Field, located on the north side of town. There are 4 golf courses, used to be 5. Prairie Creek might reopen again. Nobody seems to know what's going on with that, but we do have Shadow Valley Country Club, Lost Springs Golf and Athletic Club, the Greens at Blossom Way, and where the LPGA seems to make their stop every year is at Pinnacle Country Club. And does Top Golf count? Rogers offers 24 parks and a few standouts being the Rail Yard, newest park being Mount Hebron on the west side of Rogers, revitalized Lake Atalanta. Speaking of water, there's also Rogers Aquatic Center with plenty of slides, pools, and splashing for you and your family. One park to note is Hobbs State Park, which is 12,000 acres located in Benton, Madison, and Carroll counties. There are 2 lakes in Rogers, Arkansas, formerly mentioned Lake Atalanta, but also the largest lake at nearly 30,000 acres is Beaver Lake, which is part of the White River system, dammed up by the Army Corps of Engineers in the mid-60s. A couple quick stats for you. There are 483 miles of shoreline on Beaver Lake and over 200 feet at its deepest point. Rogers has multiple breweries and pubs, a world headquarters of Onyx Coffee, and the first ever Walmart store, opened in 1962, was located in Rogers, not to be confused with Five and Dime. That's over in Bentonville. Of course, Rogers has its own local flavor with OZ Smokehouse, Heirloom at the 1907, and a Rail Pizza Company, to name a few. Of course, over towards the Pinnacle Hills area, there's more of your chain restaurants, including the world's largest Ruth's Chris in a 2-story beautiful building located off of Northgate in the Pinnacle Hills area. Speaking of new restaurants, I just had the pleasure of taking a sneak peek at Oak Steakhouse and met their general manager, Dylan, who allowed us to come take a look at this beautiful restaurant. I look forward to the next opportunity to go out on a date and check this place out. Rogers has farmers markets, Christmas parade, 5K events and festivals throughout the year like Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue in the fall of each year. There are 2 movie theaters, and if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I love Skylight Cinema in Bentonville, but if that's packed and they're not showing what I want to see, I usually head over to Rogerstown Cinema to the Malco Theater there and catch a movie in their reclining seats. There are 2 main museums. One is about the town history, and the other company is known just about to every boy I grew up with. The Daisy Airgun Company moved its headquarters from Plymouth, Michigan to Rogers, Arkansas, and also has their own museum in downtown Rogers. According to my research, Rogers offers nearly 20 hotels, with the newest being Hotel Avail, which you're taking a look around in their lobby right now, absolutely wonderfully decorated, which hosts Oak Steakhouse we mentioned earlier. And newest hotel that's currently being built is Hotel Vin, which is a Marriott property there off of Northgate. We experience all 4 seasons here in Rogers, Arkansas. These trees that are beside me are going to turn an absolutely beautiful color. So in the fall, we have beautiful fall colors. Of course, in the winter months, we're going to experience 8 to 10 inches of snowfall. In the spring months, we're going to see hail, thunderstorms, and occasional tornado might pop up. And of course, the hot summer months like June, July, and August, we're going to have those hot, steamy summers to where you walk outside and just start sweating buckets. But that's what air conditioning and pools are for, am I right? For those of you that have students at home, you might be wondering about schools. And you may be interested to know Rogers offers 15 elementary schools, 4 middle schools, 3 high schools in Heritage High, Rogers High School, as well as formerly known New Technology School is now called Rogers Academy of Leadership and Innovation. There's also 2 charter schools. Arkansas School of the Arts offers pre-K through 12, as well as award-winning Haas Hall Academy in its new location off of Ajax Boulevard, next to Highway 49. Of course, just like up the street Bentonville and Bella Vista, there's multiple miles of hiking and biking trails. Of course, the Razorback Greenway stretches all the way from Bella Vista, going right through Rogers, all the way south of Fayetteville to Mount Kessler. There's the Arkansas Music Pavilion, where you can catch a concert or a comedy show. All of Northwest Arkansas is certainly growing, and Rogers, with the crane behind me, is literally growing right now. We have 1 Target, 1 professional soccer team. We have Whole Foods on its way, and many, many more things for you and your family to enjoy. My friend, it's always a pleasure to put this information together for you, and now you know a little bit more about what life is like in around Bentonville and Rogers. Thanks for watching.